Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's start with sahur. Sahur is the early morning food which we eat in preparation for the day's fasting. This is sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet said that we should eat sahur because in it there is a blessing. In sahur there is barakah, so it is important. Even if you are not going to eat anything, at least take a glass of water or a glass of milk, whether hot milk or cold milk or yogurt, so that you will participate in that act of worship that is blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what it's saying that in this I'm not going to tell you to take tea or coffee, because tea and coffee are not good for somebody who is preparing to fast the next actually hours, to start fasting the next hours, because these two drinks, coffee and tea, actually make your metabolism run fast, so it will increase actually dehydrating you, and your hydration will reduce drastically because of the contents in the tea and the sugar, which is mainly the caffeines. This is actually as far as modern health is concerned. So avoid tea and coffee during sahur, but drink something cold or room temperature, liquid preferably, if you don't feel to eat anything during the sahur. For those who can eat solid food, they should eat actually food with a lot of fiber, food that is natural, not processed foods, not junk foods, so that their body will work actually well during the day, and they won't actually have to worry about thirst and hunger. Similarly, it is recommended to take food that are easy to digest, not that are slow in digestion, not easy that are slow in digestion. So you're talking about protein is very good during this whole time, because or food that have fiber, or food that actually are not easily digested, so that you will sustain the tempo of the day, of the night during the day, and avoid as much weakness as possible during the day. You can also eat wheat. It's good, it has fiber, and it's also slow in digestion. You can also eat nuts, you can also eat brown rice. Brown rice is also good during the sahur period. So this kind of food are good, so that you will be strong and be able to do the rigors and the chorus of your usual day. However, when it is time to break your fasting, it is highly recommended in Islam to start with fruits, or where there's no fruits, you can start with water, or milk, or yogurt. You can start with it. All these are important to the systems of our bodies, and the way and manner Allah has created them. Preferably, you eat dates, because in dates there's fiber in dates, there's sugar, there's carbohydrates, there's potassium, and there's also magnesium. All this combined in one fruit, you will easily gain and slowly gain your actually energy, and then you will come back to your normal you, as though you have not fasted, because they provide you quickly what you have lost during the day. These dates, there are two types. You either eat fresh dates or you eat dry dates. Anyone that you eat, which you prefer, they are all allowed, and also they are part of the activities that were marked by the Prophet ﷺ during his lifetime. Now we also can eat banana. Banana is very good during the breaking of the fasting. It is very good because it is our body actually can easily assimilate them, and they are also source of potassium and magnesium, as well as carbohydrates. This is what you need. You need that actually strength, the lost strength that you actually that happened during the day of your fasting. However, it is not something good to your health to start eating fried foods during the breaking of the fasting. You know, especially people who are senior citizens, people who have attained the age of 60 years, 70 years and above. Actually, it's not good source of energy for them, or source of protein for them, because they contain a lot of oil, and it is something that has a lot of oil during the breaking of the fast. Actually, can negatively contribute to your ailment, which is actually coming with age. Diseases such as blocked blood vessels, high blood pressure, heart disease, and so on and so forth. So avoid actually food that are fried during Ramadan breakfast. Take less food that is more quickly suppressed, you know, so such as sugar, because actually you feel thirsty quickly during the fasting. So take less food that are sugary, because food that are sugary usually actually make you feel thirst quickly. So avoid anything that will hasten or will quickly dehydrate you during the day of your fasting. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water, and this water can be in any form. It can be in squash, it can be in fruit juice. There's no problem once it is liquid, and don't take too much. Drink too much sugar that is contained in the given drinks. So try to avoid taking too sugary drinks. They are not good for your health and for the age in which actually you are. The goal is that the body contains more fluids that can carry out your activities the next day smoothly and with enough energy that you need to move around. Try to avoid too much cold drinks or splashy water. Try to drink actually medium cold drink or room temperature, because some people actually are prone to catarrh when they drink cold water. I know a lot of people that actually drink cold water because of the intensity of heat here in this part of our country at this particular time. So they end up actually catching cold, and this is not good for them. Finally, you have to remember the golden rule of the Prophet ﷺ whenever you are eating, whether during suhoor or during breakfast, to divide your stomach into three. Divide your stomach into three. One part should contain the food of your choice that evening or that morning. Then one part should contain the liquid, the water, the juice that actually, or the milk that you're going to drink during your breakfast or during your sahur, early morning breakfast. The third one is to have another room which is specifically for oxygen, so that you will be breathing in and out easily without tense and without pressing yourself to do that, without suffering, because there's no need for you to suffer when you feel that you have enjoyed what you're doing. So this is the golden rule of the Prophet ﷺ, that whenever we're eating, whether during Ramadan or out of Ramadan, we must share our stomach into three categories, into three groups. And lastly, when you are eating sahur, when are you supposed to stop? I'm not going to give you the time frame of a country or of any given country, or Mecca or Medina, the center of Islam. Rather, I will tell you the yardstick given by the Prophet ﷺ, that divine yardstick what the Prophet gave us. He said we should stop eating such that the period between the sahur and the azan will accommodate 50 verses of the Holy Quran. So if you are a fast reader, you need about 10 to 15 minutes to do that. If you are a slow reader, you need up to 25 minutes to do that. So you should at least leave about 15 to 25 minutes between you stopping your eating during the sahur and the call of the adhan, call to prayers at the beginning of the day. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us good health, accept our fastings, forgive our sins, and book us among those whom He will forgive. He will have mercy upon them, and He will actually salvage from the hellfire. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.